MMM and the current financial world order provided by Moses Nwosu. MMM and the current financial world order provided by Moses Nwosu. Now let us look at what MMM is all about. MMM is a community where people help each other. MMM gives you a technical platform which helps millions of its members worldwide to connect those who need help with those who are willing to provide help for free. Now, let us look at what current financial world order is. Current financial world order is very hard to maintain or keep up by poor masses, since the government steals from the poor masses to augment their personal belongings in the name of strengthening and controlling of financial stability around countries or the world via bank practices. Now, what is a bank? What do we think a bank is? A bank is a financial institution that accepts deposits from the public and accretes credit from the deposits with the aim of giving little interest to the depositors. Banks are pyramid schemes, believe it or not, because they seize depositors' interest. Truly, they cannot release all the deposited money to the depositors, even when they are ready to withdraw. That's even when all the depositors are ready to withdraw all that they have deposited. For instance, as I have been witness during tip news of bank collapsing, a little news, you will hear that bank want to collapse or so bank want to collapse. You see depositors running to the bank to collect their money. The bank will refuse to give out money when about to collapse. See, even when about to collapse, they will refuse to give out money to the depositors. So it is a pyramid scheme organized by the government. Whether you want it or not, it is. Now, what is a pyramid scheme? Because many of our listeners will like to know what is pyramid. A pyramid scheme is a business model that recruits members via a promise of payment or service for enrolling others into the scheme rather than supplying investment or sale of products or services. As recruiting multiplies, recruiting becomes quick, impossible, and most members are unable to profit. As such, pyramid schemes are unsustainable and often illegal. In history, pyramid schemes have existed for at least a century in different guises. Some multi-level marketing plans have been classified as pyramid scheme. You see? Okay, Radix. IndyMac, a contraction of Independent National Mortgage Corporation, was an American bank based in California that fell in 2008 and was seized by the United States Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC. Before its failure, IndyMac Bank was the largest savings and the loan association in the Los Angeles area and the seventh largest mortgage originator in the United States. The failure of IndyMac Bank on July 11, 2008 was the fourth largest bank failure in the United States and the second largest failure of a regulated thrift at that time. You see that even bank fails, it's not MMM alone that people might think, though MMM Nigeria has not ever failed. It hasn't failed us. Now, it was heavily involved in A mortgage and the reverse mortgages, which in part resulted in its dramatic rise, and it has been suggested as the cause for its dismiss, as large number of these questionable loans fell during the U.S. subprime mortgage crisis of 2007 to 2009. Within that opportunity, bankers use depositors' money to make up theirs. Bankers enrich themselves at expense of depositors. So, where's our money? Bankers, where are our money? If you're a banker, you're a thief. In the past, banks trip over each other, offering ever higher interest rates, yields to entice us to deposit our money. Saving for the future was considered prudent and virtuous. The depositors of the thrift fell into the engine of the economy. In the present, banks don't offer even a cent that yield on jumbo deposit and the CDs. They get free money from all depositors and even more free money from Fed. That's the federal. Simply by accident. Remember this. It was the reckless behavior of banks and their top executives that brought the nation and the world to ruin. We are still struggling to recover. Thanks for my mom. After pumping trillions into the formerly little regulated financial system, the government turned to the same financial wizards who broke the economy for their helps in rebuilding it. If one defines rebuilding the economy as resuming old habits of unbridled greed and excessive self-reward, then we could say they are rebuilding, but it's not the economy that is being rebuilt by their actions. That means they're rebuilding their minds, their pockets, their bank account, whatever things that is their belongings. That's all they're rebuilding. It seems the banks and their leaders have little interest in saving their depositors and customers, or in rebuilding the economy for the benefit of all. Who knows? Today, banks are true Bedmont, trust money absorbing sponge for today's robbers baron, the bankers. The good old days are here again. Bankers don't kill us, so indications have emerged that a good number of top banks in Nigeria are battling several internal fraud cases due to poor internal control occasioned by negligence on part of senior officials of the financial institution. Statistically, about 70% of such cases were reviewed after depositors had reported their experiences at different branches or headquarters of the banks. So now it's left for you to choose yourself the God you serve. If you want to continue to be slave to banks, go ahead. If you want to join a mom, help people will help you. Fine and good. Once again, MMM came to rescue the masses from the hands of bankers who make depositors slaves while they are the slave masters. So if you want to live from the slave of a bank of bankers, you need to do what? PH in MMM and get in, and you will also GH in MMM. That is provide help, you get help in MMM. And they do what? Smile at all the way for free. GH for free, PH for free. Freely. Because indication that MMM pays. There are several indications that do what? Pays. Do what? Pays. Now, thanks for watching. That's the end for today. Thank you forever, and thank you for listening. Thank you. I remains Mr. Moses Nwosu. Goodbye.